expecting to see only B's and C's left. Good, good, good. All right. B's. Today's class is technically optional for you. If you stay, you can see where you went wrong and you can resubmit to improve your grade. Okay, I want to say this disclaimer before any of my B people peace out. Listen, listen, listen. If at the end of the quarter you ask us, what can I do to improve my grade? Do you have extra credit? And I see that you did not take this opportunity to resubmit your lab or your CER here, okay, that's going to be a huge red flag for me. So I want you to think on that. If you're the type of person that might need to boost their grade because you might be failing biology, I would take advantage of this opportunity. Personally, if it was me and I got like an 80 on it, and this was something that my teacher was spending a whole class redoing, clearly it's something that's important that you want to know. So I would use that time and make sure that I'm getting 100% on it now. Okay, and for our last group, this is directed towards you. You turned it in, you scored below a 75, which is fine. There are a lot of you, okay? Today's class is required, okay? You're going to be able to work on, we're going to kind of help you out a little bit to see where you went wrong, and then you're going to be able to resubmit your CER for a higher score. All right, I'm getting a couple questions in the chat, so if you do have questions, you can private message me, and then we're probably going to let Ms. Forsythe take it to the next slide here. Let me take it away. I got this. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's our KUD for today. So we revised this also for the same lesson because we wanted you guys to be more specific and be more clear about the intentions and reasons why we're doing this, okay? So our no statement, we want to make sure you guys know that there changes in biotic and abiotic factors do affect ecosystems. How? In terms of, and this is what you'll be looking at today, resources and habitat availability. So that's space and resources in regards to like food, okay? Understand that we want you guys to, we want you to understand that carrying capacity changes based on resources and habitat availability. Oh, they're kind of like blending. If you know this, then you'll understand this. How are you going to do this? You're going to write a CER. Real quick. In the chat, give me a smiley face if you know what CER stands for. If you don't know what it stands for, give me a thumbs down. Okay, so that's good. I'm glad I'm seeing you guys doing that in chat, doing it on the, what's that called, participant list. So I'm loving it. Okay, if you don't know, that's again one of the reasons we're doing this reteach, because we kind of threw this at you and thought, oh, they'll figure it out. But it was very clear that you didn't figure it out. So it was our fault, so don't be like, oh my gosh, you didn't prepare us, because you're right, we didn't prepare you very well. But we are going to try our best to reteach today and get you guys all in that brain and that proper scientific way of thinking. Okay, no problem, Jordana. I was just getting ready to call you out on that. That's okay. So what are we going to do? We're going to write a CER, and I saw somebody in the chat earlier wrote down what those letters mean. So, what is a CER? How are they used in science? This is super important for you guys to take a look at. I love this graphic because it really makes sense for those of you guys who are like, why do I have 3 parts to write about? Well, because each of these are different components. But when you add them all together, that shows us your explanation and your full understanding of a concept that we're trying to get to you. Okay? So the claim statement is basically, what do you know? So today we're doing a simulation. Once you do the simulation, what do you know from that simulation? This is just more of a great slide if you want a screenshot, because it gives you specific examples and non-examples of what you should have in each of these components. And I'm going to just throw it out there. We'll be doing CERs all year long because writing in science is very important.
It shows your literacy of science in the form of usually a CER, which is a paragraph. Okay? And this is a simple, basically a conclusion about a topic that you're learning about.